there, welcome to day 80 of playing chess every day until I reach 1500 Elo. Currently we're at 1213 and I haven't played in a couple days. I've had a lot going on, so yeah, I think it's been like 3 days. So let's go ahead and continue with day 80 here and jump into a 15-minute rapid game right now. And hopefully we're not too rusty. I'm not playing for a couple days, but let's see. Okay, so we get another England gambit, it looks like. I think I just had this a couple games ago. I see this like a lot in Blitz when I play a little bit of Blitz. I don't see it too much in Rapid, but now we've been seeing some of it. So bring the bishop out, and then gives this check to fork the bishop. We bring the bishop back. He takes the pawn, and then if we go here, I think the move is he brings the bishop out here. That's what it is, right? And then it pins this. It's something like that. I don't actually know exactly. I've never played it, but I know the right move is going to be this. And then the other day we had a weird move. The guy played this when typically they would bring the bishop out. So let's see what this guy goes for. So at this point he knows that I'm not falling for the initial trap there. Moves the queen. Normally they don't move the queen, they still bring the bishop, and then we get some tempo on the queen with the rook here. So I'm not sure how it changes it here. So I'm able to go here right away and threaten this, which is typical. He can't go here to protect it because the bishop will be guarding. So he probably has to bring the king over to guard it. The bishop can't guard because the pawn's protecting here. So yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and move the knight. Seems like it makes sense. Does he have any attacking move after that? He can't go here. Oh, wait, I can also move the knight here with tempo on the queen. Oh, that's actually the best way to go, right? Because then we're threatening the queen right away, and the queen cannot go here to protect, so then we're going to be able to get the fork. So I think that should be the best. Not sure what he'll come up with. Okay, let's just try that. So yeah, I think he played this worse than they normally do by bringing the bishop out, because this is getting him in more trouble. Unless he has a better response that I haven't seen. His queen isn't really threatening anything. Everything is guarded. Okay, he goes there. I'm able to go with the fork here. Are there any other tempo moves on the queen that are useful first? I don't think so. Can't really threaten it. Threatening my pawn. Okay, let's just go ahead and take. And then I think we'll just go ahead and take the rook. Okay. I think I'll take this trade, and we're up material now. Don't have this check. It would be nice to be able to free my knight, but I don't expect to be able to because it's currently trapped. Let's just take. Simplify here. And then I think he'll come in here. The knight will probably be trapped. This is not a thing. I can't sack at all. I could go here. So it forces him to just double the pawns up because I'm going to lose the knight anyway. Because I don't see any way to guard it once, like he's going to be able to go here. I could go here after he comes in to guard it, so then it kind of sends his queen back to a weird spot and then doubles his pawns. So let's do that, and let's just focus on developing for now. So maybe we'll play. I want to free the bishop. Maybe I'll just go here and bring the bishop over here. It seems like a decent idea. Is there any... No, there's no way to save it. Oh wait, I do have to check. Push, take, take, knight takes. Maybe the knight can escape if I give up the bishop for the two pawns. That could actually be good. Oh wait, never mind, because he literally just watches that square. Okay. Yep. Good thing I noticed that. Okay, yeah, let's just go here and just forget about the knight and just bring the bishop out this way. And then I'm gonna go here to make him double the pawns. He doesn't have a rook here, so he doesn't get anything from that. Then we can go ahead and now his bishop is really, really bad. Do I want to develop to here? Gives him an opportunity to push and then trade pretty easily. So let's just go to here. It's a more natural square anyway. Okay, he develops there. Actually, maybe I should go there because then once I move this bishop, then we're double attacking this and then kind of ties his bishop and his king down to it. Okay, let's just castle for now. And then, yeah, I mean, we're good to just try to go for trades. I just don't want to mess up my pawns so much, so I don't really want to go here. I guess I could, but then it leaves me with some pretty weak pawns. Because we're only at +2, so I don't want to just, like, yeah, give up too much. Probably just go here. His knight can hop around. Yeah, I think I'll just go here, though. And then allow my queen to come out. If his knight goes here, then I can take it. If it goes here, probably will try to kick it or something. Okay, he's guarding this knight. He doesn't want me to take it with the bishop. Now I can probably bring my queen in. Maybe take. Okay, let's just bring the queen in here. And it gives me some flexibility to move it around. And pinning this pawn, putting a little bit of pressure there. Then we can try to get our rooks out. Could also go here and attack this right away. Guard it like that. Okay, let's just go here. So yeah, he definitely was counting on me falling for that initial trap, and I don't think he had much of a plan for what happens after that if I don't fall for it. His queen's coming out. Could go here, double attack that, but the bishop's guarding it, so it doesn't work. Could go here and attack this and then bring the rook to attack it. Also, I should probably get a pawn in the center. Let's just attack this first. Just attack this. This is guarded. And then we can try to double up the attack on this pawn or double up and attack somewhere else. We could also go here, pressure this pawn behind the knight, and then maybe try to get rid of the knight and attack that pawn. Okay, let's move his knight forward. Does that give me anything? Queen can't really move because it is tied to the bishop for now, but it does give me this pawn. And as long as there's nothing crazy here, this is guarded, these are all guarded. Queen's looking here. I think I can just take this. This pawn's still guarded. He needs to do something with the rook. Goes here, just move back. There's not enough pressure for him to open up my king, I don't think. just take here. Okay. And I will come, don't want to come maybe back to here because then I can, I don't want to lose it to the knight. I think I'll just come all the way back. But the only thing is I just don't like the pressure of the queen on the bishop here because my queen just can't really do too much. But I think I'll just do that. I could go all the way to the corner here even. Just maintain this diagonal without risking the bishop at all. But then the bishop is not very flexible at all. Let's just go back to here for now. And then maybe even try to trade that bishop off if we can. Like maybe go in here. Try to trade. Can go here. And then if my bishop is here, it does prevent him from castling and it weakens his king a bit. I probably should go ahead and kick his knight. Just send him away. And he can't really go to any great squares. I'll probably just trade, honestly. Just because this bishop feels like a little bit of a weakness right now, just with the queen's pressure on it. So if I kick the knight, which one do I kick it with? I could kick it with this. Let's just kick it with this, I think. You have to be careful about a future pin here. Let's just kick that. Okay, yeah, I think I'll just trade. A +3. I could also go here just to cut this pawn off, because if he does push it, he's threatening to open this up a little bit, so. Double attack on here, but this pawn is guarding. Could also just try to trade right away. And also this pawn is hanging now, because his queen was guarding it, so I could take that right away, but I don't really want him to open this up, so I think I'll push this. That seems like probably the best thing to do. Is he gonna sack, actually? If I push, take, this is pinned. Actually, maybe I don't like that. Because the sack with the bishop looks a little bit risky. Because then he's gonna open this up. And then if he can move this here, try to block. But yeah, it looks a little bit bad to me. So maybe I'll just keep it, let him push, let him take this way, and then I have this, the rook opened up and the king is still safe in the corner. I think that seems good. So for now, I probably will just take this pawn because this rook is not playing a major defensive role. And I think I'm okay once he pushes the pawn. Otherwise, I just try to trade right away. Okay, let's just take this. His king's in the center. I haven't really had a good way to attack it quite yet. Oh, he's sacking that? He's sacking for a pawn there with the rook? What's the purpose of that? That is not what I expected at all. And then we're just going to trade everything, I guess. Does he have... And there's nothing over here. I could go here and then he could take this pawn. I could also just take like this though. I think I'll just do that. Just to not give him anything. I don't know, I'm kind of confused by what he did here. Let's just take like this. Oh, I did actually miss that. So I should have just taken... Well, he would have had that at the end of this anyway. Um, yeah, so I guess we just trade the rooks back. But still, he's not gaining any material, so I think that's fine for me. Well, he did get a pawn. But I took a pawn right before that, so... Alright, let's just go If I go up and he pushes, I can't take here. So maybe I'll just go over here and keep this guarded with my queen. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I could do. I could push this, but then he's double attacking it. So yeah, let's just go over. Fix that. And then we would like to trade. Could attack this, and then that would be a pretty serious threat if we got in there. To trade the queen, but I don't have a way to offer that trade right now, and I think he would avoid it. So yeah, let's avoid the dark square since he has this active dark square bishop. So far, most of everything I have is on light square, so that's good. So yeah, let's just try here. And just attack this pawn and threaten to come into here. We have a double attack on the pawn, and I don't even think he can defend it because he can't defend it twice. If I take it and he takes here, he doesn't have a check. Then I do have a check. Comes up here. I don't have another check right after that, but oh wait, no. Then I could come back to here and force a queen trade because his king and queen would be there. Okay, I think I'll just take in the same situation. Take. If he trades, that's good. If he takes here, then I go check. He comes down. I come back, and then we get forced queen trade. So let's go for that. Okay, he moves. But then let's just take the queen trade. Moves the pawn. Maybe he was thinking I don't know what he was thinking there actually. I mean, he's attacking it, but just allowing me to get the trade. All right. Now, I guess I could just give this. No, I can't give that because it's covered. Let's just give this check. I could attack this, and then the bishop moves, and then we double attack the pawn and can just take that, I think. That seems good. This is looking here, so my bishop is the only thing guarding that pawn for now. And then probably just push pawns in a moment. So take. He could take here. Maybe I'll just bring the king up first, or push this first. Okay, let's just bring the king up. We're still threatening to take there without him taking back. And then we could try to make a pass pawn over here or something. Okay, he's attacking this pawn, that's fine. Gonna take here with check. And probably just start pushing this pawn. I mean, he could sack for the pawn here. He could attack the rook and slide back over to here probably. Oh yeah, and I'm guarding the promotion square with this bishop, which is nice. I can also just attack this right away. No, I can't attack that. I could attack this. Let's just attack this and then try to come in and attack both the pawns maybe, or attack this pawn. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. And then I think I'll try to come back behind everything. Actually, I forgot that this was still hanging, but that's not a big deal. I think I'll try to come back. Can't attack there. Just go here, I think. No, I still can't go there. I'll attack this way. Actually, no, I don't have that yet. This is, king can just take it. Just attack here, and then try to promote. I'm not really gonna even worry about this pawn because this threat, we can trade these pawns, and this threat over here of promoting is going to be pretty strong. And let's just move the bishop maybe. Let's just move it here. No, let's just move it here. Because then we make room for both. Oh no, actually, oh my god, I just hung the rook. Okay, yeah, that was not good. Alright, well, I'm definitely rusty, I guess. I was playing okay, but he made it kind of easy because he played a bad opening, but yeah, no, that made it a lot harder. So now I need to really work on these two pawns. Because I just hung the rook for nothing. I don't even get to take the bishop back. So let's just push this one first, then this one, and just keep going like that. Let's push here first. And this guy is pretty strong because he's guarded by the bishop and everything here. So actually, do I want to push this first, or do I want to be able to go here and cut off his king? Because then he has to come down. Actually, I'm not sure. Push this. I have to bring my king up either way. Not sure if it makes much of a difference. I think I'll push this here. He can come down. I can come up. Then I can't really infiltrate anymore. Okay, so let's bring the king first. Oh, well, he does have that check. So I have to go over. I'll just go here. Take, take, take. I think that's seems okay. Probably. Because I win the pawn at least, and then he doesn't even have a way to win. At that point, it's either I win or it's a draw. Take, take, take. And then I have 3 pawns versus a bishop and a king. I think I'm going to force him to sack the bishop. And then I'd still be able to win probably. I don't know for sure. I could also try to push. No, because then he just takes in the next move when I go forward. If I move back, he moves back. Okay, let's just go for this. Because this guarantees that he can't win, and I think it's still winning for me. Actually, I didn't realize that he was going to be able to win this pawn immediately after. So that it might not be winning, actually. I think with 3 pawns, it probably would be. Should I push it one more time and make him go further and then push again here and then come in? I think that could be better. Make him go one back. No, but I can't push again because he could just take it. So actually that's kind of tricky. I think I'll just come here, here. Can't push this. Actually, yeah, I don't know what I can do actually. Here, up. I think pushing it might be better to get him further away. But I still can't push my pawn yet. I have to come up here. I don't think there's any other approach to it. I think it's actually going to be a draw. I have to go back. Down here, maybe there's a way I can wrap around, but this bishop cuts everything off. So I don't think so. go up or should I go over here? I think going up, because it gives me more of a chance of pushing forward. Is there any way to just takes if I go here, I could just bring the bishop back. Then I go here. Oh, but then he has to move. So maybe I do have a way to progress. I can move the bishop, I can push. No, it still doesn't work. I'm gonna just try to go up. I think it's a draw, but I wanna just try. Let's try to go here. And I can never lose, so it's not risky at all for me to do anything because he can't checkmate with a bishop and a king. I'm just gonna try to go up. Anyway, I could go up again. He chases this one around, but then he can always sack when I push again. So I think it's a draw. Let's just play a couple random moves and see. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Oh, okay, so he was scared of that. Here, he can't come to this square. This is kind of weird, but this doesn't. Here. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay, let me come down. I think yeah, it's gonna be a draw. What if I go here? He has to move again. He'll just go back again. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that works. Let me just go up because there's still nothing I can lose from it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be repeating here. Okay, I think I have to take a draw. Yeah, no, I totally messed that up. I just blundered. I just straight up blundered my rook. That was unfortunate. Okay, upper draw. I still gained a point up to 12-14, and he lost one because he was a decent amount higher elo than me. Let's check the game review. I think I played well. I don't think I made many mistakes until I blundered the rook, but let's see what it says. Yeah, it says I had 85.8% accuracy. He had 85.5, and we both had one blunder. I think his blunder was when he allowed me to fork, to threaten the queen and then get the fork. So yeah, I definitely should have had a free win off of this game until I just had my rook blunder. Let's go through the moves here. At least the accuracy is good though, because the other day, those past couple games I had from a few days ago, I was getting pretty rough accuracy and I was on kind of a bad streak. Um, okay, yeah, so that was a mistake. It wasn't his blunder, so he made a blunder somewhere else. I'm not sure I know what it was. We got all this. This was fine. That was good. It didn't really care too much. I think it prefers the rook to come over. That was inaccurate. That's what I was expecting him to do, but it wanted him to bring the queen down for some reason. But I'm not sure why. That was inaccurate too. I guess it just wants me to develop instead of worrying about messing up his pawns. But to me that seemed useful because his pawns over here would be so weak in the endgame, which they were. I was able to target them pretty easily just from doing that. But I guess maybe the development was more valuable. We do that right after. We castle. Take the pawn. That was good. Oh, we wanted me to take the other pawn and just protect the bishop that way. Yeah, that makes sense. Take the trade. We win a pawn, and then he sacks that. It says that was good. Yeah, because he was able to win the rook back right after, which I didn't see, but it still didn't really help his position at all. Because trading down just helped me. And Yeah, I have a 4.6 advantage. And then we get the queen trade, which I was planning for him to take the pawn, and then I was going to go here and then there, and then we get the nice force queen trade, I think, between checking the king and the queen being on the same diagonal. But we didn't need to do that because he just gave the queen up. And yeah, I mean, this was completely winning. Everything was good. I traded these pawns. I was like, yeah, I'll take this one. I'll let him take that one. And then I was just blind to this very clear threat. And there's my blunder. I still don't know where his blunder was. I guess it's up ahead here. So I should have protected the rook. And now he's winning after that. But obviously he didn't play it perfectly because that was a mistake. This is kind of, I don't know what he's supposed to do here. It's kind of complicated to try to win with these bishops and just the one pawn. Like, how do you keep this one pawn alive the whole time and be able to win? Because I could always, like, maybe try to sack my bishop for it or block it. So it's surprising that it actually says he's winning. I thought it would probably be drawing. Wanted me to go down. That was a mistake. Wants this. Oh, actually, this is a nice move because it does help keep his king out. And then I can push the pawn maybe without his king coming in at all. Or his bishop. That was his blunder. Oh, I shouldn't have taken? I could have just pushed before taking the pawn back. Hold up. What? I mean, that seemed like it. I didn't even think of doing that because his pawn seems like it's going to promote so quick. But if I push it and then he goes here, yeah, I can't stop him. But then I promote first. Here. And it's with check, so then it's unstoppable to be able to win and prevent him from promoting. Oh, that was clever. Yeah, I didn't see that. So I was still winning, and this was actually his blunder. Wait, no, it doesn't say I was winning. It just says I'm drawing. Never mind. It was still a blunder though, because he was winning, and now it's even. But if I do push it, what does he do? I guess, oh yeah, he just brings his king there first before this. Then I can take. It puts his king further away, but this is basically the position we ended up in before anyway, because his king was one square there. And then now it's completely drawn, which I was pretty sure that was the case, but I figured might as well try. Because at least I have pawns, so there's the potential if he did make a mistake to be able to win. And then yeah, he didn't make any mistakes. There was nothing that was gonna happen here. He would have had to just completely like walk away from the pawns for me to be able to start pushing them. So nothing too interesting at the end there. Yeah, I think I played pretty well, and he played pretty well. He played the opening. It didn't go very well for him, but aside from that, he played mostly pretty well. I mean, I don't know actually, because he did trade everything down when he was losing, which didn't seem like a smart plan. But then he just got lucky that I just totally didn't see this, because otherwise we would have been fine. So there's not too much to take away other than just not blundering and just being more careful about that kind of thing. Um, and I'll try to get back into the zone here a little bit since I haven't played any chess in several days. Normally, even when I did take an off day, I would still like do some puzzles and stuff like that. But I haven't played any chess for, I guess it was 4 days ago actually when I recorded the last video. Um, so yeah, try to get back in the groove of it and hopefully not make blunders and continue climbing up a little bit more in rating. And yeah, this has been day 80. Thanks for watching. We still gain one elo point. We're up to 1214. And yeah, I'll see you guys on day 81.